everyone, it's Christina with Craft Beauty Lab. Today we're going to chat about what are the things I should be thinking about in my packaging when I am either doing a repackage or looking at developing the brand for the first time. So a couple things. The first one is really at the end of the day, it has to be functional, right? So that means not just like when the customer uses it, but certainly when the customer uses it, it needs to be functional. It needs to dispense the right amount easily. It needs to be able to just work in that way. But the second part of functional is that you want to be thinking about, is it functional for your wholesalers, for your for your vendors that work with you? So they're going to be looking for things like, is it self-explanatory? Is it going to be easy to work with that way? Is it really heavy in shipping? Is it going to break on my shelf? So you're looking at all of those kinds of things from a functional perspective. Does it leak? All of that kind of stuff. The second thing to be thinking about is the pricing and ease of being able to change packaging up, right? So if you select something that is really highly custom or slightly unusual, the challenge you're going to run into sometimes is that it's going to be less consistent in the supply chain. So sometimes there's possibilities it will run out. It's also, if you decide to make changes or need to do some kind of substitution, becomes a lot more difficult. So the question you're really asking yourself is that combination between how custom does it need to be to fit my brand identity, and can we use components that are really readily available, or am I really building my brand around the super customized packaging, which can be totally valid, but it's just really making sure that you're building into your thoughts about supply chain, that there can be a lot more delays when you do that, because there's more options for delays along the way, from when the packaging got ordered to, did it come out right, and the silk screening and the color, washes, and then it gets to the manufacturer. And so just something to be thinking about there. The third thing to think about is that you want to consider that super matchy packaging, while it looks really, really pleasing to the eye, is not actually what retailers are looking for on their shelf. So if you sit on the shelf with absolutely totally matching bottles and totally matching labels and totally matching caps, when people stand in the store and are scanning for things, they go past it with their eye. They will scan right past your packaging. So you're almost looking, when you are thinking about designing that, to have a few kind of standout things where the eye goes, wait, what's that? Why does that cap not match? Why does that label not match? And that's actually going to make people pay more attention to your packaging when it's on a shelf. So quick primer, but I hope that helped. Have a great day.